Now that Wuthering Waves have been out for a while, I had to make a video on it. Well, hey guys, my name is Jin, and welcome back to my channel, or let's just say welcome to the channel, where we yap about a lot of gacha games, or games in general. Well, before we get into this topic, feel free to subscribe to the channel, as I'll be posting a lot of videos related to Wuthering Waves, and I'll also be live real soon, where we can talk in person and have a lot of fun playing Wuthering Waves, or any multiplayer games in general. Mainly horror games, so you can comment down below and recommend me some horror games if you want to, play with me or just watch me play the game. Now getting back into the topic, as we all know, the devs of this game, which is Kuro Games themselves, are closely listening to the player base unlike Genshin. And I know this because they posted or they mentioned it themselves in a Twitter post. I'm not proclaiming this. Well, regardless, feel free to call me, Wuthering Waves meat writer, but at the end of the day, Wuthering Wave treats their player base like their family. Shit, they even brought Yinland Banner forward with another event and main story quest so that you gamers won't be bored. Respect the freaking game. Which leads the whole community to say Genshin could never. Which was actually comical and, insane. But I don't recommend, doing it because, never be toxic in freaking internet. Also, don't go, review bombing Wuthering Waves if they do something wrong because, they are also human. They do something wrong. And they don't act like freaking, Hoyoverse like nothing happened. You know what I mean from the anniversary rewards in Genshin. What makes Wuthering Wave better than Genshin, aside the fact that they listen to the ones playing the game, is that they prioritize about the mentality of the one playing the game more than giving importance to their revenue. As we all have already seen the proof, as they forwarded the Yinland Banner from 12th June to 6th of June, which can drastically minimize revenue that could be gained from the game itself from the Giant's banner. But all they could care about is our satisfaction for playing their game, which is a good thing for us gamers. I'm not saying it's bad, and I highly recommend you guys play the game or just try it out for yourself if you are, you're new to the game or, gacha space in general. But the thing is, the deed they did here by bringing the banner a bit forward is a bit critical than you think. You see, from the company themselves, or from the company's perspective, the company themselves who haven't been doing their best with games like PGR, which are not earning a lot, they do have lost a portion of their ongoing revenue from their phenomenal game. It would have been possible for them to generate more income or to just generate more revenue from GN's banner. And my point is that it will be possible for Hoyoverse to do this, as they have a lot of games which make money, but Kuro Games are seriously trying to look out for us gamers, as people who play their game, or as gamers in general, because all we gamers want is content in the game, so we can, so that we can, generate our own content, or just have fun in general. Aside this, the game itself is obviously better due to the fact that the game interval, or the gap of the game being released, is quite drastic compared to the Genshin, so having a better game after a period of time is normal. But Wuthering Wave is the only game that made me think, oh, this game is really different from other games. They literally gave a free 5-star selector with 40 pulls and another selector without using any tickets, which is the first time in any gacha game or in gacha community, as they also pumped out some additional couple pulls here and there as compensation. The whole point of the gacha game is, gamble. As for now, I've seen they gave the whole community a big reward, which made everyone satisfied and made the game more tempting for Genshin players to try out and more enjoyable for the, beginners. People should talk about the story of Wuthering Waves being crap, but if you have played Genshin before, their first damn quest was to find a freaking treasure which never existed in the first place, and we were being deceived by Kaya, if that is his name, but the whole plot of this quest was, revolving around an abyss mage, which was considered the mastermind behind all the, freaking happening in Mondstadt of Genshin. Like, how is that interesting? We literally got baited by Kaya, had to beat, Abyss Mage for nothing. I don't know what, Genshin player like about it a lot, comparing it to Wuthering Wave's story. I mean, they offer a way better gameplay, better story on top of that. Just play the game in Japanese VA. Trust me, you will love it. But putting aside the whole thing with Kuro and what they offer to the player base, all games after Genshin do need to do something unique in the open world platform so that players will be attracted more towards the gacha games aside Genshin, so that they can earn some bucks as a company. Thing is, if they have already invested in the games like Genshin, why would players even bother playing another gacha game which has the same mechanic as, Genshin? Unless there is some, cool character or, hot character in it, or you're just a beginner. So players playing Genshin can still play Wuthering Waves. I'm not saying you can't play them both together, but Wuthering Wave is just better than Genshin in every aspect as of now, unless Genshin devs, themselves cook some really good update with tons of rewards that can compete with Wuthering Waves, which is probably impossible, as they are already earning a lot more than they, want. So just, play Wuthering Waves instead of Genshin. It is a way better game. You'll have a lot of, better experience. Shit, you might even, want to invest in it in the game itself. But the good thing is that Genshin have a competitor so that they can look out for each other and grow together. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Talking about the overall character in Wuthering Waves, the female rover, or the female, main character of this game, she's the most affable character I've ever seen in any gacha game that's open world, which drives me really nuts. And the good thing is that you guys can see that while I'm playing the game live. And well, if you guys want a beginner's guide, I will make a beginner's guide right now. If you guys want, after I upload this video, and I'll probably post the date and time of the live stream in my community tab, so feel free to, browse and check throughout the community tab. And I'm gonna be signing out until we meet again, or just say until we meet in the live stream. JinJin out, peace out.